Hi, I'm Steve, editor-in-chief of the blog. Money laundering is a significant issue across the world. Every year, it channels around $2 trillion worth of proceeds from various activities: terrorism, drug and human trafficking, and organized crime. Yet, according to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, less than 1% of global illicit financial flows are currently seized by authorities. I'm joined today by Robert Mazur, a former federal agent who went undercover deep into Pablo Escobar's Medellín cartel and put 85 of its members in prison. Robert, let's go back to the 80s. You decide to infiltrate a very dangerous Colombian drug ring, though you have a family and you are a very successful man. What went to your mind then?
Well, actually, I was part of a team for quite a number of years working on money laundering cases. We came to the conclusion that a long-term undercover operation was the most effective way to infiltrate their money laundering operations. And as a police officer, I have a little bit different background. I have a degree in business administration finance, an accounting background. I used to work in a bank and a brokerage firm. I was the ideal candidate to play the role of a corrupt businessman.
You were exposed as an undercover agent. What was the most sensitive situation you faced?
Well, the most dangerous situation occurs because I'm not doing this job alone. There are 250 people out there doing different things, and surveillance teams in areas who follow people around. Unfortunately, in some jurisdictions, they did that so aggressively that the traffickers identified all of the federal agents on the street, which caused them to accuse me to be a DEA undercover agent, and then I had to talk my way out of that.
Why is your story important to society at large?
I think I've gotten one of the few opportunities ever of being able to infiltrate the underworld on the financial side. We've had many undercover operations getting inside the drug organizations, but I was kind of a conduit between the drug organizations and the financial community. And I think I'm one of the few sets of eyes and ears that can share with the public the realities of that situation, not the theories of it, but the realities of what really goes on in that world every day.
Financial crime is an increasing concern for all financial institutions, from the largest global organizations to the smallest companies and partnerships. In Luxembourg, 42% of companies experienced economic crime in 2016. Michel Visser, forensic services and financial crime leader at PwC Luxembourg, tells us where we stand. Michel, what are the most common economic crimes?
Cybercrime, asset misappropriation, and money laundering are the three top threats in Luxembourg that are most dangerous. While money laundering is under scrutiny, including from a highly regulated regulatory point of view in Luxembourg, the awareness of cybercriminality is not yet on top of the CEO's agenda.
Does it mean that money laundering is no longer confined to banks?
With the advancement of digital technologies, the reach of financial services has extended over time and now spans over many industry sectors, especially with the introduction of many alternative payment mechanisms or fintech in the market. That is becoming important.
And finally, what should companies do to protect themselves?
The key concept is risk awareness. So organizations need to stay on top of new developments in the money laundering space and to understand how risks are evolving in order to mitigate them. Strong employee qualifications and internal control mechanisms are crucial in that context.
Thanks for watching.